It was intense. It was very sad. It brings out the reality of the sad stuff.
He did say, he said, I can't believe that this happened so recently.
Yeah, it
That this
feels like
place,
it was,
you know, because now it's all lovely and it's a beautiful functional city, so.
Hi. May I ask where you're from?
Sure. I'm from Massachusetts, America.
Oh,
I live in Aomori. Aomori?
Aomori, not here, not Hiroshima.
No.
Oh, so then why did you come to Hiroshima? Decide to come to
Mainly to come to the museum, to see it.
Learn the history.
Learn the history, yes. There's a lot that we all need to remember and learn.
Did you learn about Hiroshima history when you were a child?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we learned a little of it, not as in-depth as the museum displays.
Definitely learn about the atomic bombs in Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
But did you go to the Peace Memorial Museum? Oh,
Yes.
So how was the Peace Memorial?
It was intense. It was very sad. It brings out the reality of the sad stuff that they don't really touch on in America. When we learn about it, we learn about why it happened and how it happened, but not how it affected everyone after that.
Not the aftermath as much.
Yeah. So learning about the aftermath is important.
Yeah, it is. But very sad. Very sad.
What is the most memory at the Peace Memorial Museum?
Everything with the children is really hard for me. I get really emotional anytime it's about the children. And there's one piece where it was the tricycle, and the father had buried his son with the tricycle, and a few years later, we dug that up and donated the tricycle to the museum. That just was really hard to think about as a parent. We're both parents, so it's just really hard to think, have to go through that. So that always sticks out to me, anything with the kids.
Yeah, but just everything is, in there, just sticking. But the kids, like she said, the parents dig in for their children, trying to find the kids who never made it home, trying to find their parents. That it all was very sad.
So you learned the Japanese side.
Yes, and that's what we were searching for.
What peace to you?
To me, it's live and let live is really what I like to go by for peace. Everyone has their own beliefs, their own values, and I think we all need to be respectful of all of that, and I think we would live in peace more if we were more respectful of what everyone wants to do, how they want to live, what they want to worship, value, any of that, and not get too involved in trying to change that.
So what's the small thing you can do in your daily life?
Respect is always the one thing that I default to. I want to be respectful of everyone and be kind. Always trying to be helpful and kind and bring some happiness to anyone and everyone, I think, is what we can do. It's easy, and we can do it every day.
Yeah. And here, even when traveling in Japan, just learning cultural things to do, the language, a little bit of the language, just to show that respect to this culture, I think is really important.
And do you agree or disagree the country has a nuclear weapon in the world?
I think there is a nuclear weapon. I disagree with using a nuclear weapon. Definitely not.
Avoid wars at all costs.
Yes, I don't like war.
Yeah.
Why did you think so that disagree in the world?
Because there's a lot of powerful figures that are driven by power and making decisions for a lot of people as a whole. And a nuclear weapon affects innocent people, it affects that country and other countries, it affects the world as a whole, and it's not a power or a weapon that should be used by anybody. It's horrible. I don't know how to put it into words. It's just not something that I find humane in any sense whatsoever.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. It's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
May I ask where you're from?
We're from Australia.
Australia. Wow. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
How was Hiroshima?
It's beautiful. It's
Oh,
amazing
it's
so far.
lovely. It's very clean. Everyone's very friendly. We just had a beautiful breakfast in the hotel. All the different foods. We had yam. We had miso soup for breakfast. Beautiful.
Oh, do you like miso soup?
Yes.
Very nice.
Oh,
And we've just had our matcha lattes.
Yes.
oh the Japanese is my
We love the matcha.
Japanese green tea. Wow. Why did you decide to come to Hiroshima?
Yeah, I don't know. My son asked to come to Hiroshima. So
Oh,
I think it would be really good to see all the memorial stuff. I think it'd be really interesting.
it's obviously a big part of history. You know, it's had a huge impact on the world. So yeah, it was my son. My son asked to come here.
Oh, did you imagine about Hiroshima before coming here?
No, well, even my cousin was saying he couldn't believe what it looks like. You know, it's amazing.
He did say, he said, I can't believe that this happened so recently.
Yeah, it
That
feels
this
like
place,
it was.
you know, because now it's all lovely and it's a beautiful functional city. So
Yeah, amazing.
yes, we haven't had a chance to look at everything yet. I think it will start to sink in when we start to see the information.
Yeah.
Do you agree or disagree the country has a nuclear weapon in the world?
No idea.
I think nuclear weapons don't have a place.
No.
Unfortunately, there's always going to be people, humans, who want to be in power and have control. And so because they exist, nuclear weapons exist. So unless that part of the human population suddenly spontaneously disappears, they're probably always going to be here because that's humans. But I disagree with
I
them.
don't think they
I'm a
should be.
pacifist. I don't agree with violence.
It's just far too extreme a measure for any
It's
situation.
very extreme.
There's definitely.
And you can
Gotta be
see
things
now,
before
you
that.
know, those countries that have nuclear arms, look at Russia. We do whatever we want.
Yeah.
We take what we want. Yeah. So no, I disagree with nuclear weapons.
What peace to you?
Peace. Oh, I
peace.
see.
Yeah.
Well, loving your fellow man and not using violence or aggression to relate to people. So relating to people with things other than violence and aggression.
How about you?
I think just like this, like calm, just feeling very calm. To me is peace.
Empathy
Yeah.
for your fellow man.
Yeah.
What's the small thing you can do in your daily life to make it peace?
I think be nice to people.
Yeah, be kind
If you're
and respectful.
aggressive, yes, and disrespectful to people, then yes, then you're opening yourself up to aggressive situations.
Yeah.
Less peace.
And if you have a problem with someone, you talk about it. You don't go and try and hurt them or hurt their family, or you sit down, you talk about it, you come to an arrangement. You find some middle ground.
What is the most important things to communicate or to each other in your family?
I think it's really important if you're spending time to be fully present with people. I think a lot of the time we're very distracted. So you're listening, but you're not really hearing. So I've been trying to do that. Like when I'm with people, I try to put my phone down if I can and be present and actually listen to what they're saying and try to properly understand it.
Oh, then can I ask some few questions to your son?
I think he's here. Let me see. I
really?
think he's just in.
Why
Yeah.
wanted to come here, but we said
They
you
want to
wanted
ask
come
you
here.
some questions.
Well, I wanted to come here.
Yeah, come.
Hi. Hi, how are you going?
I really want to ask you, why decided to come to Hiroshima?
I didn't really say I wanted to come. I heard it was very good to come and see, so I suggested it, and my mother said to come.
How was Hiroshima? So actually,
So
you've
far,
been here.
I've been here
Yeah, so
a couple of hours, so
Oh, yeah.
pretty good so far.
What do you want to know? What do you want to learn about in at this memorial?
Mainly to see how it recovered and how it rebuilt after what happened, and just see how it's growing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
Bye.
Bye bye.